Greetings, adventurers. This is David for Abnormal Voyages. Today we are in Abilene, the Storybook capital of the United States. We have a scavenger hunt of 26 awesome sculptures to find. Let's get started. First up, we have Childhood's Great Adventure, which depicts the protagonist of the first book in the Guardian series by William Joyce. Starting off a whole collection of Dr. Seuss statues, we have the Grinch himself and his loyal dog Max, as they work ever so hard to steal Christmas. Standing tall and warning us all of the dangers of ignoring nature, we have the Lorax. Remember, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Rising to the top of the Turtle Tower, we have the one and only Yertle the Turtle. And that makes statue number 4. If you're in the mood for a tasty treat, stop on by, where Sam I Am is happy to offer you some classic green eggs and ham. Do you hear that? It must be a Who down in Whoville. Held by Horton the Elephant, who always reminded us that a person's a person, no matter how small. And of course, no Dr. Seuss section we complete without our good friend, the Cat in the Hat. Let's keep going. Taking a snooze on the corner, we have the Sandman himself from the Guardian series. Just taking a nice afternoon nap. If you look to the sky, you can see Seymour the Robot, creation of Walter Wick, who is most famous for the I Spy books. Make sure you're brushing and flossing regularly so that Queen Toothiana, aka the Tooth Fairy, has no reason to come after you. Standing proud is Jack Frost, with his hoodie hanging out here in the Texas heat. It may be 100 degrees outside, but this guy is still very cool. Looking up, you might catch a glimpse of Bob the Friendly Dinosaur peeking in at his friend the Volkswagen Beetle. Now for the statue with obviously the best name, David from the No David and David Gets in Trouble series, and his dog Fergus. Make sure you're well behaved. This is one Santa Claus you don't want to be on his bad list. Standing tall and guarding us all is Mim, also known as the Man in the Moon. Cruising at top speeds, a duck on a bike. Rather, the duck on a bike. From the famous children's story, Duck on a Bike. Rounding out our series of The Guardians, we have E. Aster Bunnyman, aka the Easter Bunny.
We begin our next section with a short story.
How do dinosaurs say goodnight? How does a dinosaur say goodnight when Papa comes in to turn off the light? Does a dinosaur slam his tail and pout? Does he throw his teddy bear all about? Does a dinosaur stomp his feet on the floor and shout, "I want to hear one book more"? Does a dinosaur roar? How does a dinosaur say goodnight when Mama comes in to turn off the light? Does he swing his neck from side to side? Does he up and demand a piggyback ride? Does he mope? Does he moan? Does he sulk? Does he sigh? Does he fall on the top of his covers and cry? No, dinosaurs don't. They don't even try. They give a big kiss, they turn out the light, they tuck in their tails, they whisper, "Good night." They give a big hug, then give one kiss more. Good night, little dinosaur. And here is the little dinosaur, ready for bed, with his teddy and blanket and pillow for his head. Crying to their mother, we have 3 little kittens. all sad. And here's Mama Cat. Known the world over, that famous mouse himself, Stuart Little. An intense battle in progress. A big bad wolf, constantly knocking and saying, "Let me in or I'll blow your house in." But the three little pigs inside, saying, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." One of my personal favorite stories as a child growing up, Charlotte's Web. We have good old Wilbur down here, relaxing in the shade, and his good friend Charlotte, up in her web, spinning the word terrific, which if nothing, describes her friend Wilbur. Based on the book, This Moose Belongs to Me by Oliver Jeffers, we have Marcel and Wilfred. Pushing that moose, trying to get him to go where he wants to go. What is Goldilocks running from? Uh-oh. It looks like she upset three very angry bears. Last but not least, rounding out our scavenger hunt, we have Mr. Tiger. While this may be the end of the chapter on Abilene, the Abnormal Voyages story continues. Join us next Wednesday for an all-new episode. This is David signing off. Thanks for tagging along.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to us if you would click that little thumbs up there and give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next adventure. We'll see you next Wednesday.